Good morning, Paul Georgie from Allendale. It's February 24th, Fat Tuesday here, and it's the beginning of the week. We're some of the major outside news items. Greece got their bailout money late last night, and they are now not going to default, so they'll have that payment, and that caused some sharp moves in the dollar. The dollar was down sharply, about 8.45 last night, and since that time we've been continuing to work higher. Other things, we've got the Iran tension continuing, supporting Brent crude oil, and even the crude oil here we trade in the U.S. is stronger, mainly because of the cutback and saying that Iran will not, because Europe said they weren't going to buy Iranian oil. Iran says, well, we're going to cut it off immediately, and that's caused a boost in oil prices. We've also are seeing a buildup of U.S. ships in the Mediterranean off of Syria, so that's creating some more tension and some more excitement. We had China lower interest rates here yesterday, about 0.5%, in trying to get their economy stimulated again. In the grains, South American weather is still being watched very closely, but they had some good rains over the weekend, anywhere from 1 to 3 inches. I got to think that it's very supportive to any late crops and second crops of corn and soybeans in Brazil and Argentina. Some forecasters continue to reduce the size of the Brazilian and the Argentina crop on a weekly basis. I got to be concerned that that's not the case, especially with the widespread rains. We know what it's like here in the U.S. When we can get some rains, it does help considerably after a dry spell. In the grain markets, we've seen some pressure in the corn overnight. Beans mixed, and a lot of the action that we're seeing in the grains here today, I think, is the influence of spreading. The corn demand is slowing down and putting some pressure there. We've got the USDA Outlook Forum coming up here on Thursday and Friday, and more than likely there's going to be some leak of the news and what their numbers are before they actually do the presentation. So although the USDA has been very tight about this information, don't be surprised if there's some leaks here, maybe as early as Wednesday afternoon, maybe Thursday morning, when they begin their presentations on Thursday. So that's going to have to be monitored very closely. But I think ahead of that, what we're seeing here is the pressure in corn, some support in soybeans, especially new crop beans. As expected, we expect to see some large corn acres and possibly some reduction in soybean acres, and that's causing some reason for these markets to move around, some of the excitement and the volatility that we probably are going to have here the next few days, and expect some, once this number comes out, the market's more than likely going to move sharply. So get yourself positioned, talk to Allendale Research, and we'll help you manage through that bumpy road that we're looking at here this week. Also remind everybody that we have the Allendale planted acreage survey that we do from March 1st to the March 9th. We'll have it on our website. We'll be emailing it out. We ask that you fill that out. It's a survey of what kind of corn acres and soybean acres you expect to plant this year compared to last year. And that survey, with your help, has been very successful here for the last several years. In the livestock trade, cash cattle traded on Friday and surprised everybody. The feedlots got their way. They won the standoff, and cash cattle traded anywhere from $4 to $6 higher than last week. We hit a record high fed cattle price on Friday at $129 in Texas. Cutout values even showed some support there, but I don't think enough to help that packer cutout very much. But we did see some strength in retail beef at $136 higher in choice. The select was up $248. Pork cutouts, however, were lower. And futures closed strong on Friday, and I think that certainly helped some of this emotion that we've seen in the cash market. Although we need some follow-through here today, especially in the pork complex. We went up, tested some resistance levels there, and a follow-through to the upside here today would be very positive technically and could take us several dollars higher if we can get that accomplished. So looking at some volatility here today again as we start the week, and we suggest checking in with Allendale's research. Subscribe to the Allendale Research Center on the web. You can get that and actually get a free trial of it if you so desire. Also remember that we've got some meetings coming up here. We've got a meeting in Carrington, North Dakota this Friday, and then March 6th in Riverside, Iowa. So sign up for that. You're able to do that right on our homepage. Click on the name of the city you can attend, and get your name and save a seat. Entry is free, so we'd like to see you there. If you got any questions, don't hesitate to give us a call here at Allendale at 800-262-7538. We wish everybody a very successful trading day, and we'll talk to you tomorrow morning. Thank you.